Okay, morning, man. Morning. Back in the big ass Apple, Apple House, New York. So today I'm going to give you a little bit of information. I just oil up myself with some neem oil and stuff. What I'm doing, I'm in the phase two detoxification of the liver. We call it conjugation. And tonight on WhatsApp, we're gonna give you the whole list of what you have to go through phase one and phase two. Yeah. And when you do the phase one and phase two, man, you're gonna feel so good. I'm telling you, people are doing these programs and they're feeling good. And in the process, you're going to prevent cancers from forming in your liver, in your intestines, in your pancreas, in your bile duct. You're going to get rid of gallstones. You're going to get rid of sludge in your gallbladder. It's going to help to prevent pancreatitis. And in the process, it's going to prevent all these masses from accumulating in your liver. Yeah? And it's going to help the Kupffer cells, which we call the macrophages, so that you can keep the ALT, AST, and the alkaline phosphatase healthy in your liver and help your liver to make enough glutathione so that glutathione can help to fight any kind of disease that's coming in to harm you. Okay, that's what it's all about. That's what we're doing now. So tonight on Facebook and on YouTube, we're going to do a live video, and I'm going to give you all the information that you can use to prevent these demons from forming in your system. Because cancer is on the rise. I'm just about to go and see a cancer patient who Sloan Medical System sent home to die after having cancer from 2018. Chemotherapy, radiation, cancer came back. Now, more chemo, more radiation. No, it can't work no more. They sent her home to die. They gave her 2 weeks, 14 days. Yeah? And that's the problem that we having. They all run into these people who knows nothing about nutrition and depend on these chemicals to fix something that's natural. The thing will happen. Yeah? They have their place. When you have to do that, you can do that, but at the end of the day, try to avoid getting cancer, man. Younger people getting cancer now. The younger people under the age of 50, 25, 18, 19 getting colon cancer. So this program right here, phase one, phase two, detoxification of the liver is going to help to prevent all the diseases. Yeah? Metabolic waste, they call it. So what we're going to do. By the way, we got you now. See? Apples, lime, garlic, ginger, cilantro, parsley. You can use watercress because watercress is very significant for the liver too. It has lots of minerals and it helps the Kupffer cells. But it's that watercress is so rich in minerals that it's alkaline the bloodstream. Yeah? And then we're going to do some vitamin C buffered. Yeah? I always use buffered vitamin C to keep the pH at 7.5. Yeah? In the venous blood, the capillary blood, and the arterial blood. Yeah? And then what I do is I'm going to my kidney. Yeah? I put in my kidney. I put in my circulation formula to keep my bloodstream healthy and to clean the arteries out at the same time. And my liver and my skin. Yeah? To keep my skin and my liver healthy and keep the Kupffer cells well. I'm going to do some peppermint oil. 1 drop of it in the mixture. And we're going to use some pineapples also. Okay? Yeah? So here we go. Here we go. We're going to go to the pineapples first. And then we're going to put in our ginger. And I put the garlic in one time with the ginger. And I'm going to put the lemon there because lime is for neutrality. It keeps the body more alkaline in the body when it gets into the system. Yeah? See? That's how we have to live. Then I'm going to put in again the pineapples. Yeah? And we're going to use the apples. We're going to push that down. See? Yeah? That's how you all stay healthy. Fast foods. Fast food kill you faster. Apple again. One apple again. Apples again. Apples again. And remember that even though you can get certified organic apples, remember that when you're juicing, the chemicals goes into the pulp. The chemicals from the fruits cannot go into the juice. Don't forget that. That's something that a lot of us have to know. So if you can't get organically grown apples, you know, when you're juicing these apples, when it gets into the juicer, it will extract the chemicals from the apples and from the other fruits and send them into the pulp, okay? So you don't get into your juice at all. Here we go. I'll juice more apples. So that's what I'm doing in this is my phase 2. So because I'm in phase 2 detoxification of my liver now, I'm in now what we call conjugation. I did hydroxylation first. So I move all the toxins out now from the phase 1, and I'm now into phase 2, altering the enzymic toxins to send them out through the system into the bloodstream, okay? Or into the colon. And you can use your parsley, you can use your celery, you can use all your green algae. Yeah? You can use all of them too. Yeah? And you can use the pineapple. I use the pineapple in case there is any form of inflammation, you know, with the bromelain. Apples again. Apples again. Don't forget, an apple a day keep the doctor away. Don't forget that. An apple a day will keep them away. And some of these fruits have glutathione too. They don't have a lot of it, but they're full of glutathione, and that's the reason why when you are doing this program, it is very imperative that you do the fruits, some of them, especially the ginger and stuff and the garlics and stuff, because they have although they have allicin, they have lots of quercetin, but they also have some form of glutathione, okay? Yeah? And that's important, yeah? We're going to stay too long. We're going to get the apples. We have the apples there. We have the lemon, yeah? We have apples. We have lemons. We have ginger. We have garlic. We have pineapples. And now what we're going to do now, we are going to add some vitamin C into the mixture. So I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of vitamin C, yeah? Or you could do a half a teaspoon. And that will give me 2,300 milligrams of buffered vitamin C. And I will mix it up inside here. Yeah? All right, then. And then what I will do is, I will take 1 drop of the peppermint oil, and I will drop it in there too. You could do 1 or 2 drops. Yeah? And then we do the kidney support. I do 2 drops full, which is 40 drops. Yeah? And then I do 40 drops of the circulation formula. This is good for varicose veins. It prevents plaque from forming on the walls of the arteries. It's good for men who have ED, erectile dysfunction. It is also good for puerperal circulation. It cleans up the arteries, and then the liver and skin is to keep the liver healthy, to cut for cells, and to prevent liver cysts and liver masses on the liver. Yeah? And then what I do also is I will mix this mixture here now with some black currant. Yeah? Yeah, well, the guy got away right here. Right? I will mix this now with some black currant. So I blend up the black currant, and I blend up some of the grapes, yeah, and some gooseberries, and I try to keep it whereby these gooseberries and these black currants they're very significant for the arteries and keep the arteries healthy. See the arteries and the veins and the capillaries, they strengthen them. They don't collapse. They don't get blood vessel disease. And I will mix them together here now. See? Yeah? There we go. Yeah? And then I will just have that. We go now. Yeah. See? So it is, bro. My brothers and my sisters. If you can follow them things, yeah, I tell you all already, the sick care building will never see you all. Yeah? And your whole family. And I have that. Cheers to the people. And now, excuse me, I am now altering all the toxins, enzyme detoxification they call it. I am now altering them from phase 1 detoxification, because now I'm not letting phase 1 overtake my conjugation, because once the phase 1 take it over, all the toxins are going to be bombarding the phase 2. So what we do is we make phase 1 work together with phase 2, so when the toxins come into phase 2, it's not overloaded and don't get into the fat tissues, causing you to get a fatty liver, insulin resistance, gallstones in your gallbladder, sludge in your gallbladder, bile duct cancer, liver troubles, and even pancreatitis. Because now the phase 1 and the phase 2 work together. You see? So now the toxins now come in phase 2 and they're altered because I did phase 1 the right way. Not overloading phase 2 with too much toxins. See? The one phase 2 alters the enzyme detoxification process. Then I know now for a fact the Kupffer cells, which is the macrophages in my liver now, is going to work well and start killing any antigen, any cancer cell that is looking to bombard my intestine. And in the process now, my intestine is now producing lots of bile salts, yeah, to take the fats and take them and make them into droplets, so that my gallbladder now can emulsify the fats and send it into my villi, which caused me to have what? Good cholesterol in my brain, my hormones, my joints. And in the process, the bile that is produced in my liver now, because of the second phase, is going to dump all the bile into my intestines with the excessive amount of toxins that was being altered from phase 1. Yeah? And send it into my bowels, and I go to the bathroom and get rid of what we call metabolic waste. Now, how are you going to get cancer that way? How are you going to get liver cancer? How are you going to get pancreatic cancer? When you got to go do a Whipple, cut Peter your pancreas out and your intestines out. How are you going to get bile duct cancer? How are you going to keep the bloodstream in a mess doing these things? The bloodstream will be clean and proper, and in the process, all your arteries and veins going to be strong. You're going to prevent aneurysm, and you're going to prevent blood vessel disease. So tune in tonight at 8 p.m. on Facebook and on YouTube on Beyond Ambrosia, and get more information and instructions on how to go to phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of the liver, and you're going to stay healthy, and you would never ever go into the sick care building. Blessings.